There's a what in here? If you want to see what's in this bag, stay tuned. Welcome to the channel, PSA Public Shopping Addict. Always so nice to see all my returning Addictinistas. Hello. Thank you for coming back and checking out this PSA, which is probably gonna be a good one. But anyway, always so nice to see everyone. If it's your first time here and you're stumbling on this channel and wondering what the heck is going on around here, you have come into PSA Public Shopping Addict. It's always nice to see new folks, and if you want to see some more, by all means, feel free to subscribe. Hit that like and notification bell so that way you are in the know when me and Raggedy Ann and Andy, my co-hosts, when we all get together and put out our next PSA. So that way you know. Anyway, Addictinistas, today is gonna be it's gonna be a good one because I have an unbagging to do that might be of epic proportions. I don't even know how this is gonna turn out. But in the meantime, or in addition to, I figure let me also show you my bag of the day, or the bag since I did this unbagging or unboxing when I got this from Dooney and Bourke from my most recent unboxing. And this is this beautiful tassel shoulder bag, and I have to tell you, for $51 this bag has been nothing but love for me, and honestly not even for the price. It's such a great bag. This is like a sleeper, like one of those bags that I've seen it and I never paid attention, and it just took like hey you know, waving that little tiny price tag to get my attention, and boy did that work, because I would love to see this in other colors. Like I would love for them to bring this back, bring it back into ILD or Dooney and Bourke, because she is just so pretty, and she is like really nice. So I figured let me just do a little quick what's in my bag so you can see how I have it stuffed. Basically I have everything in here that I would need for most of my longer days that I'm out. It's not a bag that I would probably use, you know, like I haven't used it really to go out for shorter errands if I'm going to the supermarket, or you know, quick romps to the post office or things like that. But this is like mainly what I would everything that's in here I use or we use throughout the day just to have. So as you can see, I have her all pretty with this chain. You've seen this chain before. This is the chain that I had used and I placed on my Kate Spade, my furry, I think it was the Kayla, and I had it on the Kayla ever since, but I decided to take it off and pair it with the bag, and it looks so pretty. It just matches really nice. I did also add this little charm as well. Okay, so here's my little charm with the universal message of love. I guess that will be the universal message of love. I love that charm. So yeah, you know, once in a while, it's good to have it, right? Just in case. But anyway, she is beautiful. This bag is absolutely gorgeous with the feet. It's the perfect size. I just love it. It fits nicely on the shoulder, even stuffed. I love the way that weight feels. I'm telling you, if you ever see this bag online or even in the third-party market sites, right, and you're wondering, by all means pick it up because it's so good, and the leather is so scrumptious. So I figured let me just show you what's in the bag, and I'm going to show you the top. So the top is a zipper. You know, if you haven't seen it, I did the unboxing. Please check out the video, you'll see more detail. But it has this really nice zipper. It looks like, you know, the satchel, right? The satchel that we know. So let me just show you quickly what's in here, because we got to do this unbagging, because that is really what I want to get into. But this is how I have her stuff, and I basically will show you ever so quickly what I have. So it has a slip-in pocket on this side, and what I have here is my phone. So that's my phone is there, and then let me just turn it around. So on the front side right here I have my wallet that I am currently in, which is this beautiful wallet. You've seen it before. It's the I think it's called a medium flap wallet in Florentine, and this is in the color natural. I love this wallet. I'm telling you now, it is on it's on Dooney and Bourke, and they have some really nice colors. They actually have 3 that are on pre-order, and I would probably, if I could, do 1 color in the pre-order, which is in the Bordeaux, because I would love to have it in Bordeaux. But the problem is I might be on vacation during that time, and I don't want it, obviously, anything shipped to me while I'm away. So that's the only reason. So I'm hoping it'll be there when I come back. But anywho, so yeah, so if you're interested, it's on Dooney and Bourke, and they have a lot of colors. Like right now, you can choose navy, red. The red is beautiful, chestnut, absolutely gorgeous. It's a really nice size. I'll give you like a quick little tour. So you have like this back slip-in pocket, and I mean, I do have my like ID here, so I'm just gonna show you. It has a zipper right here on this side, and then it does have slots for car, and then here's your ID, and then here, right here, is where you keep some cash. And I have like, I don't know, a few dollars in there. So basically, that is the wallet. It fits everything I need, perfect. I think, how many slots does it has? It has about 8 slots for cards, so plenty of slots for your credit cards. It's a really, really nice wallet, and the more I use it, the better it gets. So love. I also do have my little pouch here, and this pouch I have my ear pods in there, and that I keep in this little pouch. I also have my pen holder. I keep a pen, and I also keep my nail file in here as well. So I have a pen and my nail file. And then on this outer pocket, on the other pocket on this side with a zipper, I keep in here a pack of tissues. So I'll put that there. And then the bag itself, because I didn't want to throw everything in here because it is kind of small, right? It is a small bag, but it fits plenty. So what I did, I improvised, and I used my Patricia Nash cosmetic case. You probably saw this. I did an unboxing. I picked this up at HSN. This cosmetic case is absolutely beautiful. Look at this leather. It is so good. I have to go back on HSN to see if they have any more of this, because it's so good. So I filled it up with what I need basically, and it just, you know, everything is so compact in the bag, right? Before I show you what's in there, I'll just show you how empty the bag is now. See, like everything, it's empty. This bag is empty because I kept everything in here. And what I have in here is I have a hand cream on one of the pockets, and I also have like my lip gloss that I use. I have my mirror from Dooney. I have my hand sanitizer. I have some wipes. I have my reading glasses, and I have some, I have some wipes that I picked up. Yeah, it's the time. Listen, don't be, listen up. It is summer. It gets hot. So if you need to refresh yourself throughout the day, listen, you know what you need to do. And it's okay. I love this, you know, especially, again, I'm not, you know, all jokes aside, when it's hot, you know, moisture does build up, and sometimes you know, you don't feel that comfortable. So buy some of these. I got these on Amazon, a pack of 30. It's okay to stay fresh throughout the day. It's all right. And it's good any time of the year, actually, you know, so pick that up. And what else do I have? Nothing else, because this is a pocket here, and that's why I kept 2 of my little wipe that tush to wipes. And then I also do have my keys. And yes, if you haven't noticed, because I have been in forever the Coach 6 key, like if you look at some of my past PSAs, that's all you will see. I finally went a bit luxury in more ways than one. This is not the only luxury item I have picked up pre-love, but I finally did, and I did pick up this Gucci 6 key ring case, and I have to tell you, I love it. I got it pre-love, almost in new condition. It's absolutely So nice. So if you've been thinking about getting a Gucci's, you know, one of these key rings, especially this canvas, because it just adjusts, or you know, it adjusts to your keys. It molds to your keys, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So that's what I love about it. Oh, and I do also have my little case here. I picked this up from Amazon, and I have some aspirin, basically. So I have aspirin there. So that's everything in this Patricia Nash cosmetic case. I tell you, this is really, really nice. And it's all, like I said, it works in a small bag as a organizer. Like, so instead of having your typical organizer, this does the trick. So me and Patty, we're buds, and I am on a mission to at least get, I would love to get 2 more of these, and probably like red and brown if I could find it. But anyway, easy to put back into the bag. Like, it just goes right in like that, and I'm just gonna put it in so you can see. And there she is. And everything is in there. It's in the bag, and it's so nicely compact, and nothing is floating around. So yeah, so that's everything in my bag, and I'm just gonna quickly kind of throw this in, most of it, because we're gonna do an unbagging, and this is gonna be quite an interesting unbagging. So I am gonna put this pretty beautiful bag right over here so that you can see her. Maybe you can see her, because I think it's a little low. But anywho, all right, let's move on, because that was my little what's in my bag. That is the shoulder, the tassel shoulder bag, Dooney & Bourke. Okay, all right, Addictinistas, are you ready? Are you ready to do an unbagging? An unbagging. Okay, I don't even know how to begin this PSA with this. Okay, so I was on QVC, as we, you know, most Addictinistas do, and I haven't been on QVC for a while, but I figure, you know, once on the occasion, I like to go on QVC and see what's going on. You know, it's 4th of July. It's 4th of July is coming up, by the way. And of course, the sales are kicking in here. And QVC does offer Dooney & Bourke. And they also offer what's called as is, which are bags that exactly, that's what it is. As is. Don't expect much. It could be great or not, right? So there was a bag that I kept trying to get. I kept putting in the cart. I couldn't. It was offered in black, right? And I've never seen this bag. Obviously, it's a bag that was offered exclusively first to QVC, because Dooney & Bourke they do that a lot. They'll offer exclusively bags to QVC, and then eventually in a few months' time, you'll see the bag in either Dooney & Bourke's website or I Love Dooney. But anyway, so this bag was in black. They had it in black, and every time I tried to put it in my cart, it kept saying, oh, you missed it, sold out, missed it, sold out, missed it, sold out. And I kept toying with it, right? And it was a bag that I was like, I need to get it, because the price was amazing. I'm gonna tell you in a minute when we unbag this. And it was like for 3 or 4 days the same thing, and it was really hurtful, because I wanted this bag. It's Florentine. There's a Florentine bag in here, I'm telling you. So finally, a few days ago, out of like nowhere, I went back, and there were 2 colors. There was the black, and then there was a natural. And I was like, well, I know the black is like a fluke. They don't even take it off the website. It's just like there to torment and torture people. It's probably there right now. Actually, it was there earlier today. It was the same thing. Sorry, you just missed it, kind of thing. But they don't have the color, the natural, because like a few days ago, the natural was there. So I said, let me try. And I, you know, clicked it, tried to put it in my cart, and it went into my cart. I was like, what? This Florentine bag went into my cart, and I was really surprised, because I thought it was gonna be like, oh, you missed out. So it went into my cart, and once it went into my cart, then the next the next chapter of the story is, will it get shipped? Because they might send you an email that will say, well, we try, we'll keep it on wait list for 45 days or something like that, and if you get it, lucky you, right? But I didn't get anything like that. So instead, I waited, and then I got an email that said track your shipment, and I was like, oh my god, they actually mailed the bag. Now, I don't know where they found this bag. I don't know the story. I am not expecting much on this bag, and I know you guys are dying. You guys are dying to know what this bag is. Me too. I stopped everything I was doing today just to get on to do this PSA, because when my doorbell rang earlier today, and I was like, oh great, it's the bag. I opened the door, and when I saw this bag on the floor, I was like, there's a Florentine bag in this bag, and I was expecting it to be at least in a box. I was a bit mortified to see it just laying sadly on the floor, and I picked it up, and I was like, okay. So there is a Florentine bag in here. It is new. It is a new name. It is not on I Love Dooney. It's not on Dooney and Bourke. And this bag, I'm going to tell you right now, it was an as-is price for $113. Okay, now seriously, $113 for Florentine is like, that does not exist in any kind of parallel universe. But Dooney had it for $113, and it's Florentine in the color natural, and it's a new, I guess a new style that they have, and I'm sure we'll see it soon. All right, so without further ado, I am going to open this up. I didn't want to take off my address in the front or put Sharpie, because I was scared, because it's a poly mailer, and I was like, wow, anything could really just go through this bag. I didn't want to damage it. So okay, the moment I am pretty kind of nervous, because the last time I got an as-is bag, it was a Patricia Nash bag. And when I got it, it looked like it was a bag they plucked out of some employee's locker room. I was so mortified, and I sent that back immediately. But again, as we're cutting this through, bear in mind, this is $113 with tax and everything. I got it for like $130, and it's Florentine, and it's Dooney and Bourke, and I'm looking. Okay, okay. All right, let me pull out the receipt, because QVC still puts in their receipt. So it's, as is, Dooney and Bourke, Florentine, something. Oh, small, natural, for the price of $113.09. So that is amazing. For $113.09 actually is what I got it for. Okay, it's in a bag. At least I put it in a plastic bag. And are you ready to see this bag? Okay. Can you see? I'm looking but not looking, because I'm a little nervous. Wow, they actually put this bag in a poly mailer. It blows my mind, but you can see it's a flat bag. Okay, so you see it says as is. As is, it could mean anything. Here's the information if you want to see it. Now pay attention, because this bag is gonna surface on I Love Dooney any day now. Hopefully they'll put it in. So yeah, it's an as is Dooney and Bourke Florentine small. This bag is called Frederica. So this is called a Frederica crossbody. So, and I'm sure they offer this in a lot of colors, but I'm sure it wasn't for $113. And I was like, oh my God. And they had it in black. The black was beautiful. Black Florentine is gorgeous. But when they showed it in this color, I really did not think that this bag was even gonna make it to my door at all. So the fact that it did, even though it was a poly mailer, is not so bad. Okay, wow. So can I say, I'm looking at this bag, and for $113, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Oh my gosh, she is really really pretty. I'm like really happy with this bag. I have natural Florentine. I have it in a dome, and I think I have it like in 2 or 3 other colors. Even the camera bag, I have it in Florentine natural. So I knew what I was getting. This is gorgeous. No, seriously, this is gorgeous. It has my favorite. I love this. It has a bit of striations in the leather, but that's normal. But as far as like, it's smooth. There's no pebbling. You know, sometimes you could get that really pebble kind of Florentine. This baby is smooth throughout. She has this beautiful stitching right down the middle. Look at this detail on the side. At least it has some paper, so that's nice. So it has this detail on the side. It's really just cosmetic, if anything. This bag is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Here's the bottom, and it is a crossbody bag. This is, you know, it's not an oversized bearing bag, which is what I love, but it's big enough to fit a lot of stuff. Like, I could put some of my stuff from my tassel shoulder bag into here. I can't tell you how happy. I was expecting a bag that looked like really used or something, but they came through. And let me show you the ticket, because she does have her information there. So it's a small Frederica, and that's the item number. And I think this bag on QVC retail for like, I think it was like $300. I think it was like over $300. It's Florentine. I got it for $113. I'm like really so surprised. So yeah, it's a keeper. You know, I'm not returning this bag for $113. Like, this is not going back. Oh, by the way, because the price was so good, I did pay that shipping, that hideous shipping that QVC has for, or was it free shipping? I wonder. Wait, no. I think I did pay shipping, $11.47. But you know what? I said, let me take a gamble, and I have to say that the gamble paid off, because even with the shipping and the tax, it came out to like $130. So I'm really, really happy. So here is the strap. Oh, this is so nice. The strap is detachable. Wow, this is, I have to say, this is new. This is different. This is definitely quite different for Dooney. And let me remove this. Let me just show you. Look at that. Wow, that is so pretty. So maybe this is just a little kind of taste, a small taste of things to come. But that lobster clasp is really, really nice. And this is how it's made. It reminds me of, like, you know, my Sweetie or Pinky bag. It has this built-in kind of like D-ring. That's nice. And this is really sturdy. So this is not gonna frail anytime soon. If you know Dooney, their leathers last forever. But that goes in really, really nice. Wow. And what's really nice is that if you have any existing straps, like, you know how I have my turn lock with the Y straps, or some of our bucket bags come with those Y straps, I can pair it easily with this if I wanted to. But this strap is really nice because it is the strap that has the additional portion that I can remove, which most likely I can, because I would easily make this into a shoulder bag. Let me just show you how it looks like a shoulder bag. See, that's what it would look like as a shoulder bag, just like that. That's really nice. That is a really nice size for a shoulder bag. And of course, for a crossbody, it's just gonna look fantastic. I'm impressed. Okay, so you already seen the strap. So let's dig into the inside, because this is what I really want to see. So it's one of those, it's like one of those kind of saddle messenger bags that you just pretty much have this one, wow, snap closure, and you just throw everything in there. This is really, I have to say, this is really nice. It would have been nice if it had the green suede like we're used to with some of our Florentine bags, but hey, that's what they're doing now, so oh well. So let me remove all the paper. It does come with the Dooney dust bag, as you know. And let's remove all this. And it does come with the leash for to hold your keys or wallet. And this is the inside. This is really nice. So it's your typical red interior, and it does have the zipper pocket with the slip-in pocket. Yep, and it is leather lined. And then it has this pocket over here, one slip-in pocket as well. So it's your typical setup with Dooney. This bag is so nice. They also have on QVC, by the way, something like this larger, and I forgot the name to it. I think they just call it a sack. But the difference with that one is that it has, because it's a larger bag, it comes with a short shoulder strap, and then I think it comes also with like a long strap, but it does have a short shoulder strap, which I could easily do on this one with any of my other straps. But this is strictly like your crossbody. This is gorgeous. Did I tell you for $113? I'm like a little kid. This is so nice. Oh my goodness. You know, you have to take that first whiff of Dooney leather. She smells so good. I can't wait. I cannot wait until they bring this to I Love Dooney or Dooney and Bourke, the Frederica, the small Frederica, the crossbody. When they bring this baby out in other colors, I am sure to pick another one up. I know it's not going to be for $113, but I will love to pick up another one. I think the navy will look just amazing. If they brought this in fuchsia, I would die, because I will grab it in fuchsia with it in about a second. Wow, this is so pretty. All right, so for laughing giggles, let me just quickly put in here what I would like, you know, fill my bag. I'm gonna put my phone in this pocket, and that fits. Wow, that fits really nice. And I'm just gonna pull out like my wallet. Oh, my wallet's gonna match so nice. I just realized that my wallet is gonna look so nice. Hello, I just realized, how beautiful is this? Oh, that is so nice. Oh, I am $113. I'm telling you, I don't know how I come out with these get into these bags, but I'm not complaining. So there's my wallet next to the phone with no problem. And I'm not gonna throw in my Patricia Nash case, but of course I would throw in like my reading glasses in there. I'm gonna throw my house keys, because basically I would need, and these are like the things that I would most likely need. I will put in my lip gloss, my lipstick. So I'm just throwing that in just so that you kind of can get an idea of what can fit in the bag. And I tell you, it fits quite a bit of stuff. Let me put in my wipe that tush wipes in here. The only thing I'm missing out of here that I need to refill is my sugar that I usually take with me, and some toothpicks. Let me take my hand sanitizer. I'll put that in here as well. And I'll throw in a mirror. Let me just throw in a mirror. I'll throw in the mirror. A lot of the stuff that's it I had in my tassel is fitting quite nicely. And then I'll throw in some of my aspirin as well. So just to show you how I fill this bag up, I have to say, wow, it fit. Look at all that, how it fit nicely in there. Like, I have everything that was in my small tassel fit nicely in here, and I can close it. Yeah, it closes, and I have the wallet standing up. So instead of having the wallet, you know, sideways, I did put it up, you know, upright instead of laying across, and it closes with no problem. My phone is in here. That is really nice, and that snap is really secure. I'm in love. I'm in love. I can't tell you how happy I am. Wow. I really didn't think that this bag was even gonna surface, or that I was ever gonna see it. I was expecting bad news, and when it came in that poly mailer, I said, yep, this is over. This is gonna be a bag that's gonna look like it came from Goodwill. I was expecting that. Contrary, I am very pleased and happy for the price that I paid. And honestly, I would have paid easily more. Like, if it was $169, I would have paid it, because this bag is so pretty. This Frederica, which is new and I've never seen, is absolutely stunning. And you know, I mean, I don't even have to say much, because it just shows itself how beautiful. Like, she's a show off. She really does just show beautifully how well she is. Gorgeous. And I love this detail. Let me take that off because this bag is a keeper. She's not going anywhere. I would be insane to send this bag back, but she is beautiful. And I love the strap. And of course you can adjust the strap as a crossbody, but right now it's set so to, you know, for long. Or is it long? So I set it up more like a shoulder bag. So at its shortest, this is what it looks like this. Look how pretty that looks at the shortest length, just like that. That is really, really nice. I love it. She's so pretty. And I have to tell you, I am so happy that this bag came through. I cannot tell you how ecstatic I am about this bag. She is absolutely gorgeous. She is stunning. I want more of this Frederica. My goodness, this is so fresh and so like modern. I love it. I love the of course the Dooney in the front. I love the details there. She is absolutely beautiful, and I am super happy. I am gonna remove the tag already because this is like, she's a keeper. She's not going anywhere. And let me just kind of cinch it here so you can see what it looks like that. As a shoulder bag, yeah. And I still, oh, I love the way that feels. It feels so nice. Like, it really does. I have to show you again because I am like so in love with this bag. It is so pretty. All right, so QVC, I think they still have this bag. If I see that they're still offering regular price, the small Frederica, I will note it down. I'm not sure if they're sold out and they just basically had this fluke of this one as is. Again, they have a black one, but it's been there. It's been on QVC's website like forever, so I don't know how long they plan to have it there, tormenting people. That I feel bad if anyone is like me, trying every day to see if we can get this bag, which it's not, because it keeps saying, sorry, you missed out. But I didn't miss out for this one, so yes, I'm happy. And she's so pretty. So this is probably one of my best unboxings so far, along with this tassel, because this tassel, again, I got this one for $51. This has to be probably the best buy of 2025 so far for me, because it turned out to be that good. And you know Florentine is not cheap, and you would never find Florentine at $113 anywhere, right? So just keep an eye on it. I hope you score like I did, and I'm definitely gonna be checking again, because if they have another one in another color, yes. And and I'm telling you, when Dooney brings this back, or rather when they bring it to Dooney and Bourke's website, or I Love Dooney, I am definitely picking up another bag, because it is that good. It is perfect, absolutely perfect. So I'm so happy. Anyway, Addictinistas, thank you so much for checking out this PSA. I am like so excited, because I was, you have no idea how mortified I was from the beginning when I saw that bag just on the floor. And I said to myself, there's a Florentine bag in there. Lord help us. Lord help me today. But it turned out to be a very happy ending to what could have been kind of a disaster. So yeah, so thank you for sharing with me and being, wondering like what's happening over here. Yeah, I am really happy. So remember this bag, the small Frederica. I don't know if I was just I don't know if I got cut off, because I did cut off before, but they do have this in a larger bag at QVC. I think they call it a large sack as well, so check it out there. But this is really, really nice. So I'll put down below if I see that they're offering still a small Frederica, which is this one, or the larger one that looks just like this, but I think they call it just a large sack. It doesn't have a name. I'll put that below as well, because it's that good. It is that good. Anyway, Addictinistas, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will check you on the next PSA. I have to tell you that it's gonna be one crazy next PSA, because if today Coach dropped the peanuts. The peanuts have been dropped. But I was good. You're gonna be quite surprised with what I picked up today with amongst all this peanut dropping, right? It was. But anyway, we'll chat about that probably next week. This is probably gonna be my last PSA before the 4th of July, because the 4th of July is in 2 days. So of course we're gonna be out and about celebrating the 4th of July. Friday's a holiday, so I hope everyone enjoys, especially those here in the US. We are, you know, living in the times, but remember, you know, it is the 4th of July and it's always something to be thankful no matter what. So happy 4th of July to all my fellow Americans, and enjoy. And I will of course catch you on the next PSA, which most likely I think is gonna be a Coach Peanuts kind of unboxing. All right, Addictinistas, thank you so much. Until then, be kind, be safe, stay well, love one another, be kind, be courteous, and we'll check you out on the next PSA. Take care now. Bye.